Hey, this is Brian from DisableMyCable.com, and today I want to give you a demo of watching live and recorded TV on the AirTV DVR. Now, there is no AirTV DVR app. You have to use the Sling app to watch your recordings and live TV. I'm currently in the Sling app looking at the channel guide. Now, Sling is known as a paid streaming service, but they also have a free streaming service, and you don't need to pay to watch your recordings on the Sling app, and you don't need to pay to watch live TV from your AirTV when you use the Sling app. You can just sign in and use it as a free app. So like I said, this is the channel guide. Let's jump onto the homepage to see what you see when you first get into the app. So this is sort of the landing page that you see after signing in. As you can see, you get a bunch of streaming shows that show up first. That's because Sling is primarily a streaming TV service. A lot of these are free. And as you scroll down, you will eventually get to my recent recordings here. Now, these are mostly streaming shows and not shows that are playing on live TV. And that's just the nature of using a streaming TV service as the app, is that the streaming TV shows kind of get the priority. Now, there is a way to, on the channel guide, to see your OTA channels, and I'll get to that. So let's go to the guide here. Right now it's kind of mixing in OTA channels, broadcast TV channels, with streaming channels. So down here, more streaming. Now luckily they do provide a way to filter out the streaming channels and just see your antenna channels, and that's when I click this local button. This directory is filtered to only show my antenna TV channels. So things are pretty clear. The one thing I don't like about this is that it does not show the channel number here, which is something that I would have liked to have seen. But it's not the end of the world. You can watch a show by simply clicking on it. Let's just try this. And as you can see, it takes quite a while for shows to start, 10 seconds or more often. Here we go, it's playing now. But you can see that took quite a bit of time to show up. So you're not going to want to be doing a lot of channel surfing on this. You probably just want to use the guide and see what you want to watch from there. Now at the bottom here, there are some controls to pause live TV. You can jump backwards, of course. You can only jump forward, of course, if you've paused or jumped backwards previously. This white button is a record button. Now, if I press that, it will give me a pop-up saying it's recording. And it also says there's a red pop-up here saying it's recording. So I'm going to exit out of this show. Now, if I click this record button again, I can actually cancel the recording. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and the recording is canceled. The red dot is still there, but yeah, there it is. It's gone now. So let's check out another show. What else do we have here? Stargate HW1. Again, it takes quite a while. You really don't want to be jumping around here because it takes a long time to start. I wish this was faster. So there you go. Okay, so that's watching live TV. It's pretty straightforward. We'll get out of there. Okay. So on demand refers to streaming channels. So this is available if you like it. Again, I'm not crazy about having streaming and broadcast TV things in the same app. I like how Tableau does it, where it's just your broadcast shows on an app, but then again, there is a fee for their channel guide. So the reason why this is free is that it is mixed in. So that's kind of the cost of that. Let's jump on over to the DVR tab where we can see, let's jump to our recordings here. So these are the shows that I've recorded. So just click on one to play. Very straightforward. But again, it does take a while to start up. There we go. There is no commercial skip per se, but what you can do is when you do encounter a commercial, hover down at the bottom here and you can see a preview of the show and just kind of skip forward to skip past the commercial by just pressing the timeline. So there we go. I've skipped forward. And you can also skip forward using these buttons, but again, it's pretty slow. So let's skip forward 30 seconds. There we go. All right. So it's not super fast. You don't want to be kind of scrubbing, going back and forth using these buttons. It's pretty slow. But that's recorded a show. Let's try another one. All right, so pretty straightforward. Let's jump into the middle of the show here, see how long that takes. Okay, so you can see how it is to jump around there. Oh, there we go. Exit out of here. And there are some other tabs. I can see my scheduled recordings here. And you can cancel the recordings. Under AirTV DVR storage, you can see how much space you have left on your hard drive in terms of hours. You can also eject a hard drive, which is something you have to do if you want to change hard drives, or else you'll have to reset your whole system if you don't do that. All right, so that's the Sling app when used to see recordings and live TV on AirTV. It's a pretty nice looking app. I like it in general. My one wish is that I wish it did have a grid of broadcast TV movies, shows, and sporting events like Tableau does. Tableau has a great sort of Netflix style grid showing the artwork for the movie poster artwork. And so it's really great for discovering new things to watch. Whereas on this, you kind of just have to use the channel guide and kind of go forward in the future and look for things that look interesting in the guide here. They're kind of mixed in with movies and TV shows. There is a movie filter up here, but that shows streaming channels, so that doesn't really let you find broadcast TV things to record. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That was a little glitch. So I haven't encountered that too often, but it does happen once in a while. So this is filtered by movies, and it's showing streaming channels. Looks like only streaming channels. So let's go back to locals. And there we go. So if you have any questions about AirTV, let me know in the comments below. I will include a link to my full review of AirTV on disablemycable.com in the description below. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. All right, thanks a lot.